Hello knitters, welcome back to Rena Knits. In this week's video, what we're going to be doing is creating a unique pattern that includes lace design plus a cable design. It is a pattern that has 11 plus 5 stitches, and then it has 8 rows of unique pattern itself, so that you would repeat till you get the desired length. So 11 plus 5 stitches and 8 row pattern. This pattern can be used pretty much in any scarf that you're making, any dress, any sweater, any hat that you're creating as well. So it can pretty much be applied to any project that you're working on. It is unique and it gives it a little bit of that oomph factor. Enjoy.
For this week's video, we're creating this particular design. So it's a mixture of lace design with a cable design right here. So for this design, what you need to do is cast on 11 stitches for the actual design itself, but then 5 extra near the end. And you want that 5 extra so the cable doesn't cause your project to change its shape, so to speak. So therefore you want to be able to do 11 plus 5. So if you want to do more than one design horizontally, what you want to do is 11 plus 11 plus 11, but then remember to add the 5 at the end. So for this particular presentation or demonstration, what I'm going to do is I'm casting on 11 plus 11, 22 plus 5. So I'm casting on 30 stitches just for the demonstration itself, but generally you would want 11 plus 11 plus 5 for that. So we will get started with the actual design itself, but I have casted on 30 stitches. For row 1, what you're going to do is the first stitch, you're just going to slip it over to your other needle. Then you're going to move your yarn in front as if you're going to start purling. But then you're going to take the next 2 stitches and also slip them over to the other needle. And now you're going to take this needle and move them into the other stitches as if you're going to purl them, and then loop this around and go this way. So you've basically knitted 2 together in that fashion. Then you're going to knit 1 and you're going to knit 2 together. You're going to then move your yarn again in front of your needle and knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you've done 11 stitches. You don't count the first one because that was just a slip that I'm doing for this particular demonstration. Then you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And now again, you're going to repeat. You're going to move your yarn to the front as if you're going to purl. You're going to slip 2 of these over. You're going to take your needle through them as if you're going to purl them. And then you're going to just knit this through. You're going to knit 1, then knit 2 together. You are going to move your yarn back to the front and knit 6. Five and 6. And then the last few stitches, you're going to repeat. you're going to move this yarn to the front as if you're going to purl. You're going to slip two. You are going to go back as if you're going to purl them. You're going to knit through. Then you're going to knit one, purl two together. Move your yarn to the front as if you're going to purl, and then knit your two. And that's it. Now, all even rows, or all rows that are on the wrong side, are all purl. So basically, you're going to purl everything. So you're going to purl till the end of the row for row 2. Now for row 3, what you're going to do again is slip the first stitch onto your other needle. We always do that. Then you're going to knit one, move the yarn to the front as if you're purling, slip one, knit two together, then the slip stitch you're going to take over your two that you knit together. Then you're going to bring this yarn back up in the front and you're going to knit one. Now here we are going to introduce this cable. So it's a cable CB6. So you're going to take 6 of these. You could take a cable needle. You're going to remove 6 of these, 3 of these, sorry, and move them to the back. You're going to knit 3. And then you're going to take those 3 stitches, bring them back onto your needle to knit them. And then you're going to knit these. And here is your 11 stitches pattern that you are going to repeat for the remainder of your row. So you're going to knit one, you'll bring your yarn to the front, you're going to slip one, you're going to knit 2 together, you're going to take the stitch that you had slipped, put it over your knitted stitches. Then you're going to move your yarn back to the front and you're going to knit 1, and then you are going to do is the cable CB6. So you're going to take 3 of your stitches, move them into your onto your cable holder, put it to the back, and knit 3. And then you're going to take those 3 stitches, move them onto your yarn, onto your needle, and then knit them. Then again, you're going to knit 1, move the yarn to the front, slip 1, knit 2 together, take the slipped stitch over your knitted stitch, move the yarn to the front, and here we're just going to knit the last 3 stitches. Row 4, as all even rows, is all purl till the end of the row. Now row 5 is going to be a repeat of row 1. So basically you're going to slip the first one as I have been doing. Then you're going to move the yarn to the front. You are going to slip 2 stitches onto your needle. You're going to take these this way and then knit these 2 together like this. Then you're going to knit 1, knit 2 together, then you're going to take the yarn, move to the front again as if you're going to purl, and knit 6 stitches. This is the pattern for these 11 stitches that you are going to repeat for the remainder of the rows. So you're going to take the yarn, move it to the front, take 2 stitches, slip them to the other needle, take them back in from this end and knit them together. Knit 1, knit 2 together, take the yarn, move it to the front as if you're going to purl, and knit 6. Now again, you're going to take the yarn, move it to the front, take 2 stitches, slip them over to the other needle, go back in, knit them together, knit 1, knit 2 together, move your yarn to the front again and knit these 2. Row 6 is all purl till the end of the row. Now for row 7, what you're going to do is again slip the first stitch over to your needle. Then you're going to knit 1. You're going to move this yarn to the front. You're going to slip 1. You're going to knit 2 together. You're going to move the slipped stitch over your knitted stitch. You're going to move this yarn to the front, and now you're going to knit 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So here you've done your 11 stitches, 10, 11. So now again we're going to repeat. We're going to move this yarn to the front as if we're going to purl. We're going to slip one, we're going to knit two together. We're going to take the slipped stitch over our knitted stitch. We're going to move this yarn to the front again, and we're going to knit 8. And then repeat again. Move this yarn to the front as if you're going to purl, slip one, knit two together. Move the slipped stitch over the knitted stitch. Move the yarn to the front and knit the remaining stitches. Row 8, which is our last row of the pattern, what we're going to do is purl till the end of the row. Now, these are the 8 rows that you will keep repeating until you get the desired length of your project. And just remember another thing as well, depending on how wide your project is. Like here I've just done 2 of the patterns. So depending on how wide your project is, each pattern portion is 11 stitches. So 11 plus 11 plus 11 and so forth. But then at the end, definitely include those 5 stitches. The reason for that is to make sure that your cable doesn't get screwed. So that way then it looks more clean. It gives a more clean look onto your project. So this is the pattern that you can apply to any project that you're working on.
If you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. And if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to click that subscribe button to get the latest videos on knitting projects, knitting patterns, and much more.